This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi everyone, Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. Health leaders say the new coronavirus wave is threatening to be the worst of the pandemic.
I am really frightened by the spike that we're seeing in cases right now.
According to Johns Hopkins University, the United States hitting an all-time daily high yesterday of more than 140,000 cases. The total number of COVID-19 cases in the United States now surpassing 10 million. That's the highest in the entire world. And health leaders say that nearly every state is seeing a rise in week-to-week infections. Hospitalizations are also topping records. In Alabama right now, that number sits at more than 1,200 people, and that's still well off the record high set in August of the 1,600. But it's gone up by 70% since the end of September. The State Hospital Association says that we have not reached an emergency yet, but they are worried that people are letting their guards down.
All of those suggest that we are unfortunately seeing a return to disease levels that by the end of the year are going to approach, if not exceed, what we saw in July. That's supported even more so when you look at our case counts.
With flu season getting underway, there's also concern hospital beds could become even more hard to come by in the coming months. 4 SEC games slated for Saturday have been sidelined over COVID-19 concerns. Yesterday, the SEC adding the Georgia-Missouri game to the list of games that will be postponed, joining number 1 Alabama against defending national champion LSU and number 24 Auburn versus Mississippi State. So far now, 9 games in college football this weekend are either canceled or postponed. Tropical storm Eta making and bringing rough weather to southwest Florida. Tampa dealing with heavy rain and surf and high winds as well. Forecasters say that the storm could bring heavy downpours and dangerous flash flooding, river flooding, and even landslides.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Track report, and before 4:30 in the morning we are dry. We didn't really have an overwhelming rain chance yesterday for Veterans Day, but there were a few occasional light showers that were working their way through. Now we end up going dry and we'll see our sky clearing. We could have some patchy fog at times this morning, but no major issues are going to be expected. North winds are tracking through and our humidity will be dropping throughout the day. Near Gainesville, Florida is the current location of Tropical Storm Eta. It is continuing to weaken. The maximum sustained winds are now down to 50 miles per hour as it approaches landfall. Tropical storm warnings cover the north and central portion of Florida, and we will see Eta crossing past Jacksonville and working its way back out into the Atlantic Basin by this afternoon. By 1 o'clock, it should be just to the east of Jacksonville and continuing to work its way northeast out in the open waters of the Atlantic. No tropical weather issues for us on the Gulf Coast. Your weather headlines for today: the sky clears, humidity falls, and of course we still have active tropical weather in mid-November. We'll be watching those as well. On the Futurecast, notice that the sky throughout the course of the morning begins to clear. Any patchy fog out there burns off before lunchtime, and we're left with nothing but sun in our sky for the afternoon. And it's going to be clear and quiet tonight, and we are expecting quiet weather for Friday morning. Here's how the next 7 days are going to stack up. The high temperature today around 80. Notice the morning temps. They drop. We'll be back in the mid to low 50s for tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, and then upper 50s Sunday morning. Not much in the way of a rain chance for the next 7 days. Coolest mornings coming next week, where we get those temps back in the mid to upper 40s. We'll have your weather forecast updates throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.